Hello folks, this is HexagonalSpy. The Spy will finally come to you live for real life dueling, which is a pretty long ass time to be able to get this done, but because of circumstances and the coronavirus going on with that shit going on, we couldn't be able at the time to do this until we've learned enough about the virus. So as you probably already know, as we're finishing up the best of the 3 decks. So I'm going to reintroduce you to this old familiar face. Well, as you can tell, he's wearing a mask, but you understand why. And so right here we have Cody from KKZ Beats. And then, the Redstone, Christian couldn't be able to be here because of personal circumstances, but I kind of find a new way to be able to hold this camera here. So let's see if I can be right here. Nice and bright. All right. Yeah, this should be good. All right. Alright, since that, as you already can tell, that I had to be able to adapt on using this kind of thing. Do not ask. This is one of the adaptable situations that we just need to work with no third person holding the camera. So I apologize. This has to be what you're going to need to deal with, but it's something we're going to have to work with until next time, where we get a third person for the next dueling point. So, without further ado, we get started here. Alright. Normally, at this point, this would be the point where we shake hands. But as you can see, we're wearing the mask. We had to be like 3 feet inch from each other so that viruses don't get us infected, despite of the numerous ways we kept each other safe in different locations. And from the past of the best of decks of 3 in the first round, Cody from KTBs was able to make quick, easy work against my Shadow Abyss with his hockey deck, but that's fine because I had a bad hand. So, but in the second round, which was pretty decent at the time, was that he and I was doing with the Shining Blue Moon deck, and he was going with the Red Ice Driving deck, and it was pretty good, and I was able to come out on top from them except for my first round loss. So, but under years of circumstances, for some reason, Cody kind of lost his zombie deck at the time, but I was able to have in my arsenal of deck collecting cards to be able to help him reconstructed a deck of zombie / fiend deck, and yes, he just did a routine of first time reconstructing his new deck, so please give him a break. The cards that he has to work with is not exactly what you call advance of sorts with some of the cards, but we may do what we have here. But right now, I'm going with the sorry, my voice is so me. Anyways, no, I'm not dying, folks, don't worry. So I'm going with the Yugioh deck, and he's going with this on the deck, and we shuffle our decks. And now we're going with the old system rulebook here before the extra monster zones get started, because we wanted to be able to finish what people have been asking from this best decks of cards between KTBs and HexagonalSpy the Spy. So, how to get started. And don't worry, 5-point calculator right here. Not sure if you can be able to see that, but that's the life point count. 8,000 points. So, and how do you want to do this? Dice roll or coin toss?
Let's do coin toss. I choose heads.
Alright, tails. I guess the gold would be like the heads, I guess, and then the silver would be the tails.
Alright.
I'm not really sure how this coin toss shit works because, well, been out my ears, so coin toss. Okay, the big face here is, I guess, heads.
Yeah.
So, who called heads? Was it you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, duel starts. Now we're going to make sure that our forces to be heard in the camera in that direction so that, and again folks, I apologize that we couldn't be able to get a third person to be able to hold on the camera because, well, we kind of actually do. I got two people in the other room over there, but two of them are having a good time of their lives. So for the sake of that argument, we make do what we have with just us. So bear with us here. So, but the old rule states first person, as it's supposed to be, since back in the old days, gets to draw the first card.
Oh, so I do get to draw?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna summon out the Zombie Master.
Zombie Master. Okay. Okay.
Then on my turn.
Alright. Don't have much to go on my kind of first let's get started here. I activate the spell card's continents. What this card does, I can be able to discard a target type, to a monster, 1,000 less attack points to the graveyard, like Yugioh Oculus for example, and to be able to draw 2 cards. Alrighty. Sign down 2 cards face down. And then I'll be summoned forth Bane with Eyes of Blue. As I'm pretty sure from past duels you probably already know its effects, but I'll explain it for the newcomers. Bane's effect is that when this card is meant target for battle, it can be able to negate the opponent's attack and switch its battle position. Automatically allows me to summon the Blue Eyes Watch Dragon card from hand, graveyard, or deck. Or if it's been targeted by effect of a card, I could be able to summon out a Blue Eyes Watch Dragon card from hand, deck, or graveyard. And why is that possible? Because it's just that powerful. To quote what he said from before past duels. Anyways, ending my turn.
Alright. Let me read the effect really quick.
No problem. We could check each other's effect to be able to double check to be sure if it's accurate, so it's kind of in the rule dictionary book. Oh, and because there's no, what's the person's to be called when is watching 2 people doing the Natsinator or yeah.
Something like that. I'm gonna sacrifice the zombie monster in order to summon Ryu Koki.
Ooh, right, cookie.
And then I'm gonna attack your Red Eyes with Maiden and use his effect. It's a spellcaster, so it's automatically destroyed in the damage step. So that means you don't get your blue eyes.
Alright. Not bad.
Your turn, buddy.
Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all.
Thank you.
I think that's actually the first time you actually avoided the effect of his name.
It's hard to avoid it.
Very hard to. And that's God's truth right there. Don't have anything much to go on in this hand, so.
Alright, and now I'm going to summon Vampire Lady.
Vampire, huh?
Almost close.
Ooh, you almost draw a card.
Almost. LOL. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with Vampire Lady. Or 1550.
Alright, so damage of 400 and 550.
Yes, and that means I get to. I'm gonna do a trap to this card for you.
Oh, you're going with this effect to discard
Yes.
a trap card from my or from the deck.
Yes.
Alright then. I know exactly what to discard here. Yeah. One benefit of being a duelist, even though I haven't exactly been active tournaments before, is that you can pick up some new tricks with cards that's been updated other than the old cards. I have simply was able to discard from my deck Lost Wind.
Can I see that thing
And
on it real quick?
Sure.
Just kinda.
And my current life point right now is 6,450. Cody's life point still has 8,000 life points.
Then I'm gonna attack with Ryu Cookie for 24.
Alright, it's going through. And life point currently on my side is 4,050.
Alright, your turn, bud.
Alright. Set this card. You're up.
I'm gonna summon Zombino.
Zombie now.
Then I'm going to attack with Zombino directly.
How much points?
2000.
Ooh, 2,000. That's going to be a bummer on my side.
Tis. And I'm gonna attack with Ryu Koki for 24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then. Well, that's pretty much it. Game over. Bare hand was able to get a win. And like I said, folks, he just started his first deck of zombies after his old one, so what I got in my hand was Jaguni Define Lines, Concentrating Current, Pot of Hours, Super Regeneration, Face Downs, what I have, Starlight Road, Mystical Space Typhoon, and Cosmic Flare that I just set down.
I had a Monster Reborn, Zombie Master, Ghost Reaper Warner Series, Necroface, and Double Coston in my hand.
Alright, let's check the top cards here. What we could have drawn.
Malevolent Mech Grew in.
Oof. 7 Tools the Bandits. Well, you definitely got this one, or Roundup.
Oh yeah.
Good job, man.
Thank you, buddy.
It's been long overdue of best of decks, but we managed to be able to make it work as I promised in the viewers.
Yes, we did.
Alrighty. Hold on a second. Alright folks, I hope that you guys was able to get a good view of the duel, and if not, I apologize, but do not worry, we're going to be working up on the next duel pretty soon, which is going to probably happen tonight. And because unlike with this duel, it's going to be pretty interesting with the next one. HexagonalSpy, and
Same ZB.
sign up for now.